Hey, it's Trisha Bongers here with the Facebook page MyLangleyBC, and this past December we had a contest running for the 100th fan of the MyLangleyBC page, and with that contest she won a $15 gift certificate to her favorite coffee shop in Langley, and because it was Christmas we also matched that with her charity of choice, which was LAPS and the Langley Animal Protection Society out here in Aldergrove, just off the 264th. So I am here today to introduce you to LAPS and to give you a little inside peek as to what LAPS has to offer as a society, as a community, and what they're giving back and how they actually run. So let's take it inside and we can show you around. So I'm here at LAPS speaking with Becky, and Becky's going to share with us a few things that what LAPS has to offer, some of the great things they're doing in their community, and just the involvement and how they look after the animals, and the facility itself is phenomenal. So Becky, what is exactly LAPS?
LAPS is a small non-profit organization. We are contracted by the city and the Township of Langley to do animal control. So stray dogs, stray livestock, we go pick them up and take care of that. And we also have some great adoption programs. So the dogs that come into our facility and don't get redeemed by their owners go through an assessment, a training program, and then we find them homes. So it's a little bit labor intensive, but we're able to find really good long-term homes for our animals that way.
That's awesome. Now I have had the opportunity of taking a tour through this phenomenal facility, and if you could tell us a little bit about the facility and how you received it, and just kind of the mindset of the facility itself and how the vision came about.
Okay. So we live in a wonderful building that's provided to us by the Township of Langley. So they built it, they own the property, and we just lease it from them. And it's a specially built facility for animal control, so we have a lot of very specific areas, like this big communal room that we're in right now. You can see it's got lots of places to perch and hide for the cats, so we can have up to 8 cats living in here at a time. Then we have another communal room, we have a condos room where cats can be housed separately, and then we have stray and adoptable wings set up for our dogs. So when the stray dogs come in, they go into one area until their holding and assessment period is up, and then they go over, up for adoption or moved over. So it's a wonderful facility. We have lots and lots of ways that we can reduce stress and provide enrichment for the animals through housing. Rooms like this, big kennels with solid doors, no chain link, that kind of thing. And then we have a beautiful trail in the back, so our dogs get to go out for walks and they get a lot of social interaction and exercise that way, so we keep their stress levels down and keep them happy and healthy while they're here.
That's great. If you could explain maybe how your adoption program works, like the numbers are phenomenal, like the return rate of animals is very low for such an awesome facility. If you could maybe go through that and explain.
Sure. So like I said, our adoption program is fairly intensive. So if you were interested in adopting a dog from LAPS, you'd call or you'd come down and you would talk to a trainer, and so they'd find out a little bit what kind of dog you're interested in, what your family life is like, what sort of activity level you're looking for, and see if we have a dog that matches, or if you were interested in a specific dog, you'd talk to the trainer and learn a little bit more. And so like I said, all of those dogs go through an assessment, so we're able to learn a little bit more about the dog, what type of home it would be suitable for. Yeah. And then they go through training with the trainer, and then say it works out, you and that dog are a match, you'd go through 3 lessons. So you'd learn about the dog's strengths and weaknesses, you'd learn about what type of training it's had, any issues you're going to be facing, and the trainer will also teach you about clicker training, which is the style of training we use here. It's a positive reinforcement training, and it uses a little noisemaker box. It's called a clicker, and it acts as a reward marker, and so we're able to train the dog's specific behaviors using that tool. So all goes well, you take your new dog home in about 3 weeks usually, and then you have a trainer for life. So you adopt a dog from us, and your trainer will support you through any challenges that you have with that dog for the rest of its life.
That's phenomenal. Trainer for life, just being able to know that in your own backyard you've got someone that you can ask questions about for that animal, and just being able to come back if there's anything that's going on with it.
Yeah.
Now, in terms of trainers for life, how do you cover all of that in terms of the staff and volunteers through the facility, and just where that money comes from?
About 50% of our funding comes from our contracts with the City and Township of Langley, and then about 25% comes from private donations, and then the remaining 25% is made up of pound activities, so adoptions. We have a boarding and training kennel out in Abbotsford, so the revenue from that comes in and supports the programs that we already have in place.
That's great. Now, you were saying you have a huge number of volunteers. What number was that again?
165 volunteers.
From within the community itself,
yeah,
that come and help in various...
They walk dogs, they foster and bottle feed orphan kittens, they help us maintain the shelter, they help the staff with their daily duties, they do administrative and reception work. It's amazing.
Wow. Yeah, that's phenomenal. And just walking through here, if you've never been through this building, take your time, come through it. You get to see all the little kittens that are running around throughout the year, and the dogs are absolutely adorable. So if you do have a family, or if you're an individual and you're looking to have a companion next to you, this is a great place to come. You've got some great programs going on in here, and the facility is phenomenal. So thank you very much for your time. It's great. And if you have more questions or anything like that, how can they get in touch with you here?
You can call us. Our phone number is 604-857-5055, or you can stop by 26220 56th Avenue. And we have a website, www.lapsbc.ca, and we have a Facebook page. So you can just search LAPS or Langley Animal Protection Society on Facebook, and we'll come up.
That's great. Thank you so much for your time. It's phenomenal, and we really appreciate it.
Thank you for coming.
Oh, thanks. So that was a quick tour of LAPS. I hope you enjoyed it and learned a little bit from it. And just want to thank again Catherine for having this LAPS community as her charity of choice. Thanks for watching.